It's a little bit daunting. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fauna Rose YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Fauna Rose, and I make and sell scrunchies, macrame items, accessories, decor, blah, 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 a whole bunch of random stuff like that. And this is a little bit of an impulsive video. I've just decided within the last 10 seconds that I was going to start this video. I've just finished one this morning and we've only just got back from running some errands, and I've just decided right now I'm going to choose some fabrics for some mystery scrunchies. So if you are new here, not long ago I decided to use a huge bunch of kind of old fabric that I've had for a very long time, just sat in a box. I don't know if you can see it, it's down there, but I decided to use it all to make some no waste mystery scrunchies, because one of the huge things that I'm really passionate about and really want for Fauna Rose is to be as eco-friendly as possible and to try and create as minimal waste as possible. So I thought I would get some no waste mystery scrunchies made up because I've run out. I did the launch and then I've restocked them, and both times they've sold out. They always go down well at markets. So in a nutshell, there is a little scrunchie in there and it's the size of my mini scrunchies, which is about this size. However, they do not have our Fauna Rose label in them. They're made from old or recycled fabric and they're a complete surprise. I would show you one, but like I said, they're all sold out. They come in these little brown paper bags and they're only £2, so they're not a profitable item for me really at all. It's just a fun experience for you guys. A lot of people like adding them to their orders, and it's also a way to not produce waste, and potentially those who might not have the money to buy other scrunchies, they can get some for cheap. Does that make sense? So let's choose some fabric. There's been so many planes and stuff flying over at the minute, it's ridiculous. So I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I'm on the floor because if you caught the last video, I was going through my office and decluttering and clearing out some stuff, and I've ended up with this monstrous pile of fabric down here that I need to go through. Obviously, because it's me, I still haven't gone through it. I say still haven't gone through it. This pile was only created this morning, so it's fine. But this is it. It's a little bit daunting, but it's a mix of things that have already been sewn up, some fabric that might have been bunched together and I've not had the time to pick it apart. A bit chaotic. So we're going to have a look through this and see if there's any fabric in here that I could use. A lot of these are stuff that I do stock, so I don't use that obviously if it's my normal stock, but then the likes of this is like scrap fabric that I can use for mystery scrunchies. So I'm going to have a quick sort through and see if there's any in this first before we go over to the main box of fabric. I may not even need to look through that box because there's quite a lot of fabric here that I could use. A lot of it is pre-cut as well, which is great. So this one is some of the last ones I did, but the tube unfortunately didn't end up sewing right. I didn't notice that the thread had all bunched, so got one there. A lot of the fabric is like this. It's like the dancey style fabric, so it's not Fauna Rose vibes. It's just fabric I don't want to waste. Got this like rainbow animal print. Got a scrap of the black and white striped one, which I could definitely get at least one scrunchie from. I'm not sure about this one. I don't think that this is big enough in the slightest, but you never know. Got a bunch of this fabric which I really love, but this is all pre-cut. A couple of those ones that I've just showed you. We've got some bright orange. We've got this one which I absolutely love. Some of these I have already had in the mystery scrunchie packs, like this one, this green one. There's about 35 bits of fabric there that I could get potentially 35 scrunchies out of, so I might not need to go in that box for now. So let's get some of these sewn up. So first I just need to wind some bobbins because I'm really bad for not like bulk doing it, and then I get annoyed when I have to do it midway through sewing. So I've sewn all these up so far, and I've decided I'm gonna iron this fabric because they're all so wrinkled. But I've also got all of these ones done so far, 3 of this one, and then the sort of rainbow animal print one I've got 4 of. I'm gonna have to leave it there because I've got to go to work, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. having issues with my machine. It's like chewing up stuff, which isn't great, chewing up all the fabric. So I've been and ironed all of this. And now I'm gonna troubleshoot it and try and figure it out. Right, fresh needle, everything's had a clean. I'm just gonna use the same one that it's already chewed up. Nope, just chewing the fabric up straight away. I don't get why it does it. We're looking a little bit messy, but this is where we're up to. I was having a nightmare with the machine. It just kept chewing everything up. There was nothing wrong with it. Well, clearly there was something wrong with it, but it just does that every once in a while. I clean everything out, put a new needle in, check the bobbins are all good, everything, and it'll still just chew up fabric, and I just have to wait and keep letting it chew up fabric until it's ready to sew again, and then it was fine. I don't know why it does it, but so far we've got these little ones. There's 8 of those, 4 of this like rainbowy foil one. I love how sometimes the fabric does this patterned one. So one side has like certain hues, so this one's like reds and pinks, and then on the other side it's like blues. Then we've got 3 of this brown one, which is really cute. It's like an animal print one. So these are kind of like Fauna Rose vibes. Oh, maybe 9, did I say 8 or 9? There's another one there. And I got 1 orange one done, but I didn't realise I was running out of my mini elastic, which isn't good. I need to order some more. So my aim is to get at least all of these finished up, parceled up in the little bags, which I'll show you in a minute, and then any extras that I make are just extras, and that's like a bonus. So we do have some already made up. So they have the little information sticker on one side and then the Fauna Rose logo on the other. Super basic, 100% recyclable. And then what I do is I've got a little key in my notebook. I'm not going to show you the exact numbers for the colours, but that way I can tell what colours what. So say someone ordered 5, I could try and give them 5 different ones. Does that make sense? But I won't know what actual design and stuff's in there once they're in there. So I'm just going to write the little numbers in the corners of these, and then all I do, super simple, one in there, tape it up. Sadly, I did nick this one with my scissors, so there's the teeniest hole in it, so I can't now sell this, which is fine because I'll have it. I do already have 2 of these though, so now I've got a 3rd. The rest are still plain, so I need to make a few of the labels up as well as stamp them. So I think I'm going to stamp them first, let them dry as I'm doing the labels. So I do already have 3 here, but I do need to print off some more. They're made on my Munbin, which is a thermal label printer. I use it for pretty much everything. And it just says, no waste mystery scrunchie. Help us cut down material waste by treating yourself to a mystery scrunchie. Each one is made from backstock leftover fabric, which may contain minor design print flaws, but are equally as adorable and practical as our normal range of scrunchies. And these scrunchies do not contain our logo labels, except some of the last lot that I did make. I kind of went into autopilot and put the label into some of them, so some of you may have received some with labels in. So all I do is take one of the bags, flip it over. Oh, not that one because it's already got some on it. Flip it over, add one of these on the back. Because even though it's all on the website, these might end up being gifts for someone, and at least that way someone can read this and know what they are. And then double check the scrunchie is all good. Put it in there. Fold it over, and then using some brown recyclable eco-friendly tape, I stick it down, and that is basically it. That's how I make my mystery scrunchie packs, in case you were wondering or haven't seen me make them before. So I'm going to pop some of these in the bags, basically just print off some more of these, and that is it done. This is obviously what I print. I designed it on Canva, so I've got the exact dimensions, like a 4x6. I'm ready for my label printer, and then I just cut them up, and that is basically it. So this is my mun bin. It is possibly the best investment I've bought for my small business, if I'm being completely honest. I use this so much. So not only do I print off actual labels, so when someone orders from me I have to put a shipping label on it, I use this to print those off. I print custom forms with this, I print stickers, loads of different things. Definitely worth getting one of these. You can get them in a range of cute colours. I'm pretty sure they do, I might be wrong, but I think they do a black one, they do a black and white one, they definitely do a blue one, a pink one. The labels are not super expensive, they're quite cheap actually. You tend to get absolutely loads of them, and you never have to buy any ink because it's thermal, so it's great. I definitely recommend investing in one of these if you are looking at getting a small business. So again, if you are new here, here's just some example of some of the stickers that I've like printed off for my small business, and there's like little fibers everywhere. But yeah, honestly, it's great. Got myself a salted caramel coffee. Are we surprised? And I think I printed off 10 sheets, which will give me 30. I definitely don't need this many, but it's always good to have in case I do make some more. Let's cut them up. So this packet of labels I'm using currently are mun bin branded, and before this I was just using some cheap ones that I got off eBay that were like compatible with Royal Mail and things like that, and they were great, they were fine, they did the trick, but these ones are a really nice quality. And I'm not just saying that because I really like mun bin items. I always think if you can get stuff cheap then great, but there is definitely a difference with quality when it comes to these. They're a lot smoother, softer, they print a lot higher quality as well, and I don't know if you've just seen them, but when I rip them, they rip so smoothly compared to the other ones. They're not as easy to tear, so just an observation. When I said earlier that I was out of elastic, I am nearly out of elastic. There's only a few pieces left. However, I do have a bunch of the same elastic but in black. I tend to use white more just because a lot of the fabric I use is quite light and I don't want you to be able to see the black elastic through it. However, I do have some darker colour fabric and I do have some thicker fabric and stuff that I can use the black ones on. So worst case scenario, if I want to make some more of these before I order some more elastic, I can just use the black elastic. But at least I know I've got this exact number ready to go live tonight to be restocked. I'm just looking at the two different ones now, and this one you won't be able to see, but this one is such a crisper quality. Don't need to necessarily buy the fancy ones or the branded ones, but that is just something I noticed, that they are slightly nicer quality. Like that. There we go, 16 mystery packs all done, which is definitely better than none, so they can get restocked tonight. So that is everything for today's video. Please ignore the state of me. As per, Alex and I got up at the crack of dawn to go swimming this morning, but I haven't slept at all, so I look exhausted, but hence why my hair's wet. Got a towel scrunchie in. These are great for helping to absorb the water without having to use heat on your hair. I do need to go to work soon and the office is an absolute mess, so even though I'd love to potentially make some more, I might just have to leave it there. But my new infinity key rings are dropping tonight as well, so by the time this video goes live they'll definitely be up on the website, so if you want to go and treat yourself, the website is all linked down below. Obviously the mystery scrunchies will be live as well. That is it for today's video, but thank you for watching. Please give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you aren't. All of Fauna Rose's social media and the website, everything's linked down below, so feel free to head on over there and check it out. But apart from that, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!